physically back on track, and it took time. It takes time. It never ends. It keeps going. This whole thing keeps going. There's no end point. So I prepared myself for this point, the now moment, and I'm here with a lot of activation, a lot of gnosis. I have a lot of stuff that nobody wants to hear about because it scares the living daylights
I want
out
to
of
hear
them.
about it.
Right. And then, well, that's what the shows are for, right? I'm like,
Yes.
they can't shut me down if I just go live right now. They'll never stop me, right? I'm a pure rebel at heart. I fell and hurt myself a long time ago in my entire world, including the music career at the time. Everything ended, lost everything, started from scratch with a terrible back and neck injury, no job, not getting paid, fighting the whole fight, being in, and
Being an
I
artist.
for 20 years toured worldwide, as well as held a job at the USDA as an inspector, fruit and vegetable inspector, for 13 years. They got rid of me. I'm glad they did in the long run. Hindsight's an amazing thing, guys, right? We look back and go, wow, I dodged a bullet with that one.
It's
I
true.
watched one of the ladies that was like, that we knew get dragged out of her office in the USDA recently with the Doge thing going on. I said, oh, those are some of the bosses that need to go. And they were dragged. The lady was like, I'm not going. They were like, oh, Secret Service is here. You're leaving. Right. And I was like, wow. They were trying to send me to Washington. I wanted nothing to do with it. I just wanted to know why nobody cared about the food and
Yeah.
the poisons. I knew a lot about the poisons. I had an etymology degree when I used to live in Florida. I knew a lot about a lot of different things. Never was able to put anything in a play properly except the music and that job. And then ayahuasca happened. It opened me up. I remembered how to make ayahuasca and had to make it the next night to prove it. Not that I had to, but I wanted to because it was such a big thing. I was like, it's easy. You just do this. And they were like, he's right. I'm like, yeah, do it. Turn it on. Let's go. And we made it and then drank it. And I was like, wow, this is amazing. And they were like, you've never not done it. Never. They were like, even when you were the villain. I'm like, I was a villain. Even when you were the worst of the worst. I was like, I was the worst of the worst. They're like, or the best of the best. I was like, you sure we're talking
When
about the right guy?
when was
And then
that,
slowly
Frankie?
unlock over time.
When was your first, like, your first journey with like working with ayahuasca? Like,
2015, I think. I was going on tour. So I went and it was my last tour. We were going to meet guys from Wu-Tang. We were with the Wu-Tang Killer B guys. And they called us and said, please come out. And I was like, man, I can't walk right. I'm going to look weird on tour. I was a mess from the injury. I didn't have a job anymore. And I was like, should I do this? And I went to the doctor, told him. They gave me a spinal epidural so I could walk around normally. And then it just was like, all right, there you go. And one of the radio guys from True Frequency, they were like, you need to stay with us. Your date starts here down the road from my house, quarter mile. So you come stay with me. And I was like, wow, this is amazing. Right. So I went there and he was like, we're drinking ayahuasca, smoking DMT. And we did like 5 days of that before the tour started. And it completely snapped me out of whatever spell I was under, or call it an activation.
yeah, yeah. I mean, like, you were in music, right? So that industry has a lot in it.
I
Like,
had to go on stage after smoking DMT for like the 30th time and then doing 5 days of straight ayahuasca. And I was like, I don't think I could do this. And they made me open. And in the end, I was opening for the whole show. I was the opener. There were so many other groups and all this craziness going on. I told my partner, stop drinking, stay with me.
yeah,
Just stay with me. I'm awesome live. Stay with
yeah,
me.
yeah.
Keep up with me on this tour and watch what we do. And there was like 5 other groups that were really good. And we opened for every big guy that showed up. I was like, I'm not having no less. But right prior to getting on that stage, right in front of everyone that just drank ayahuasca with me, they were like, you're going on stage to do this here at this giant club with all these people? I can go. There were cameras everywhere. And I was like, oh, man. I don't know, bro. And I jumped on stage and just took over. I took over the whole place. It was great. I loved it.
Did you feel
Everyone
like,
else
did
though
it
had a
like come
miserable
through
time.
you kind of situation? How
It
did
was
it
just an
feel?
open channel. The lyrics were just pouring out of my face. Like I'm a little older, right? So I forget lyrics. There's a million songs I've done over the years, and I start if something sounds like something else. Sometimes I connect them, and they shouldn't be connected. Like my
Yeah,
partner used to go, "Yo, that was my verse. What are you doing?" I'm like, "I did it better than you. I didn't even realize it was his." But then he had to go do mine, right? So
you just have to know how to like go in that moment.
that whatever that is left. It was an open channel, and the words were just coming out of my
Oh
mouth,
yeah.
and it sounded right and perfect. And it felt in my heart here, like it was literally there was no stress, and then this was all open. I don't know, like people that do spiritual stuff, they'll say there's like a tube that the light channels down it from the top of your head through your body.
Mhm.
Like I feel that thing, and I've seen it in the framework of the body. But when I'm on fire, when I'm in the flow, I feel that open, and
Mhm.
it just goes in there and just goes to where it needs to go. And when it does, sometimes I have an overbite. I bang my teeth together in the front, which is odd, but I can't help it because my whole body will shake and it pushes my jaw out a little. And I'm like, whoa, what just happened? Like an electric jolt. But then the channel's open. People are like, oh, you should channel somebody. I go, who? I'm connected to source right now. My highest self is sitting there like, what's up? What do you want to know? Like, you're not going to get the information over there. You get it right here, right now. And I'm like, I like this much better. I like this much better.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
shit.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh yeah, 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Yeah, I'll just send him an email.
Shit.
What's that? Oh my gosh. So I will just send him an email.
I lost track of time.
Yeah. No, just shut off. I'm gonna shut off that live, and then we'll redo it. And it's okay. You can just go from
Wolfie. You just resend them.
I was gonna resend him a link. Just read.
So far, so good.
Yeah, so far so good. Let me just